Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Chloe. I am a singer-songwriter, writer and a guitarist. It is officially 2020, so as you can tell by the title, I am going to be sharing my goals and my plans for 2020 with you. And what I've actually done is I've written a load of I've written my annual goals for the whole of 2020. I do know that I'm probably gonna add goals or probably get rid of some, but that'll probably be like a 6-month review when that will happen. I might do something like that in June. I don't know just yet. Maybe June, July sort of time I'll do some sort of yearly goal review. And then I've also got other goals, and what I've done with my goals is I've got the first quarter, I've got goals for the first quarter of the year, so January, February, March, and then I have whittled that down to my January goals as well. Let's get into it. And this is the notebook that I decided to put all of my big goals in. So I've got my annual goals, my quarter goals, and then my monthly goals in here. If you haven't seen my what I got for Christmas last year video, I'll make sure to leave that linked up in the cards for you to go and check that out. I think it's this side. I actually got this from my boyfriend's family. Let's get into the overall 2020 goals. So I have 3 different categories. I've got personal up the top here, I've got bookwork, and then I've got YouTube/social on the other side of this. Okay, personal goals. So how many do I even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 personal goals. The first one is to lose a stone and maintain, because since I've been with my boyfriend, I've definitely put on weight, and I don't feel that great in my clothes. Like, my jeans at the moment feel really tight, and I just kind of want to lose that weight that I've put on and fit into my clothes a lot better. My next goal is to read about 15 to 20 books, because do you want to know how many books I read this year? I think I read about 7. Yeah, a whole 7 books in 12 months. Not the best. The next goal is to exercise 3 times a week. And hopefully, the repetition in all of my goals will actually make me do it, because exercising will help me lose weight. I just know it. Oh, and the other thing that I'm hoping will help me lose a little bit of weight is coming off my hormonal combined pill, the birth control. I take Regevidon. I'm actually going to be doing a whole series on that, hopefully. Whole videos where I'm going to be talking about that, but basically I've been on that pill for 2.5 years now, and I'm ready to come off. My next goal is to have a few mental health days every month, and then I do actually have that whittled down in my January goals, but we haven't gotten to those yet. Next goal is to finish college and go into full-time employment. I then also want to perform a couple times with college, just because I am on a music course, so I want to at least try and get back into performing after the last time, but I'm not going to talk about that. And the next are kind of more life/financial. The first one being save up enough money to start driving lessons. I probably have saved enough to start driving lessons, but I honestly have no clue how much is in my savings account, so I don't know how much I've actually already saved up. And then I've got a bunch of, what do you call them, driving / just driving, yeah. So get a car. I don't, obviously, oh, fuck insurance. Insurance costs the most. I didn't think about that. Then I want to do my theory test and pass as well at some point this year. That'll probably be it'll probably be in July, August, kind of I don't want to jump straight into full-time employment. I feel like that would just be the death of me. did I also say do my practical test and pass? I don't think I did. I then also have like some more like personal like relationship goals. First one being to celebrate the 1 year anniversary with my boyfriend Ryan, and then I want to go on 4 more dates with him in the year as well. And then my last personal goal for the overall year is to restring my blue acoustic twice. I think I'm going to have to add on there to restring my electric at some point as well, but that's a whole other thing. Bookwork, which is actually like very specific, like each goal is just very specific, because there are definitely a lot more goals within bookwork than there is personal. Okay, so 1, finish first draft of Scarlet Blood Skies Spring. 2, let first draft of Scarlet Blood Skies Spring rest. 3rd, outline Scarlet Blood Skies Summer. 4, fast read through of first draft SBS Spring. 5, developmental edit first revision Scarlet Blood Skies Spring. 6, first round of betas SBS Spring. 7, second edit of SBS Spring with beta feedback. 8, second round of betas SBS Spring. 9, third edit of SBS Spring with beta feedback. 10 is send SBS Spring to professional editor. 11, write first draft of Scarlet Blood Skies Summer. Read through of first draft SBS Summer. Re-outline Stick Stones and Broken Bones. Read through A Funny Kind of Love outline. Make appropriate changes to AFKO outline. Retitle A Funny Kind of Love. And then the last are kind of like more business related. Maybe they should be on like YouTube and social, but actually no, they're more related to like my bookwork. And so the goals: come up with publishing company name. Research up on publishing companies, especially South/indie publishing. And then the last goal is to set up a publishing company. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that this year or not. It might be next year, but honestly, it's either going to be this year or next year. And then the last like section, so YouTube and social. So 1 is to research 100 subscribers. 2, research? I just said research, didn't I? 1, reach 100 subscribers. 2, reach 200 subscribers. 3, reach 300. 4, post every Thursday on YouTube. 5, start up other channel. 6, change profile picture on YouTube. 7, announce other channel. 8, post twice a week on Instagram. 9, post once a week on Twitter. 10, go on a YouTube hiatus for at least a month. And then the last 2 are host a live stream once a month, so a live write-in, and then host a live stream once a month, mental health check-in, because that's going to be a new thing. But I'll probably announce that towards the end of this video. Okay, so now we're moving into my quarter 1 goals for the year. So the first quarter is obviously the winter, and it's only a page. It's only a page long, so you can see the 3 different colours here. Yeah, there are actually a lot more personal goals than like book goals or YouTube goals, and I feel like that's for a very good reason, because like I don't know, personal ones are more specific and like not as big, and then bookwork is they're more like bigger things. So personal: read The Names They Gave Us by Emilee Read. Buy in a Mirror by Emily Bourne. Read A Winter's Tale by Carrie Elks. Read Absent in the Spring by Carrie Elks. Read Shadowsea by Peter Bunzel. Reread By Virtue Fall by Carrie Elks, optional. Restring My Blue Acoustic. Save up $400 to $550 for driving money. Celebrate 1 year anniversary with Ryan. Go on celebratory date with Ryan. Exercise 3 times a week. Take about 8 to 15 mental health days. Book goals: So 1, finish first draft of Scarlet Blood Skies Spring. 2, let first draft of Scarlet Blood Skies Spring rest. 3, outline Scarlet Blood Skies Summer. 4, fast read through first draft SBS Spring. And then my 5th goal is to read Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. YouTube/social goals. So 1, reach 100 subscribers. 2, post every Thursday on YouTube. 3, post a few bonus videos once every 2 to 3 weeks. 4, change profile picture on YouTube. 5, post twice a week on Instagram. 6, post once a week on Twitter. 7, host 2 live write-ins, and 8, host 2 mental health check-ins. And the reason why I say 2 and not 3 is because I'm not going to be starting them in January, but I am going to be starting them in February, but those dates are yet to be announced. Which brings me on to my January goals. This video is already going to be quite long. We don't have like as many goals to go through now because like you can kind of tell that I am whittling them down, so my bigger goals are more achievable because I'm making them smaller, and my January goals aren't even like all of the page. Personal goals. So read the names they gave us by Emilee Read, and 2, buy in a mirror by Emily Bourne. 3, save 200 quid for driving. 4, exercise 3 times a week. 5, restring blow acoustic, and 6 is to take 5 to 10 mental health days. Book goals, I only have 3 of them, but then I think that's kind of like pretty standard because I have been whittling them down as I've gone along. So from the overall goals to January monthly goals. Did I even say that? My 3 goals are to finish the first draft of part 2 of SBS Spring, and then also to finish the first draft of part 3 of it as well. And then the other one is to just read Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. And then as for the last category and the very last bit of this video, because I feel like this is just very long-winded and I just want this to be over with, but the last goal is the last like section of goals, which is YouTube/social. My first goal is to finish editing all of my videos for the month, because I want them to like be up and ready by the time this one is going live. Goal number 2 is to upload and schedule all videos. 3, plan out promotions for all videos. 4, post all promotions with relevant hashtags to Twitter. 5, post all promotions with relevant hashtag to Instagram. And then the last 2 are just kind of like other little bits that I want to get done, and they are to plan out posts for Instagram for both this month and next month, and so I can just like I won't have to worry too much about like the photos or the captions. I can just easily get them, just easily like copy the picture and the caption, put them on Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. And then the very last goal that was on about is planning out February live streams. So you'll find out more about them at the end of the month. I don't know what video will be the last one up this month, but in that video I will announce those live streams, and I will also announce the live streams in the community tab as well on here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below. Make sure you've got the bell notifications on as well, like I said. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!